Good morning. There you go. That's better. Here we are in my kitchen, and yesterday we had the conversation. Yesterday we had the conversation about what happened with that amaryllis, and oh my goodness, in the time since then, amazing things have happened. So let's start here. First, can you see that? She is well. She is safe and well, and the two little babies that she had are doing well. She's standing up. Life is good. And so, why do you care? Okay, well, here's why you care. We are talking about how to add more life to 2022. And yesterday we had a situation that was just crazy. Yeah, so now I'm in some place where I'm feeling all happy, and we call this the cottage room. So it's an interesting place, and it feels wonderful, and it's a lovely background. So it looks good. So yesterday it was like, oh my God, I got on, just live, and ever since then I've been thinking, how cool was that? Top 3 things. Number 1, spit happens. Okay, can we say shit happens? I guess we're going to say that because this is 2022 and we say that. So you know what? Shit happens all the time. Now, for over 3 decades, I've been a trainer and a coach, and I've been helping people work through when shit happens. And a lot of that has been, teaching strategies and stuff like that. But you know what? When it happens in real life, this Facebook Live actually gives us, hi, good morning. Thank you for the hearts. This Facebook Live actually gives us the opportunity to catch real life shit happening and handle it in the moment. I am so excited about this. So, what happened yesterday, and you saw me, like I didn't see me, I was so busy doing it, I didn't really see me, but here's what we did yesterday. We made it mean something good. Spit happened, and we just went, oh, that must be a good thing. Now, I have to tell you, yesterday morning I was aghast because that amaryllis belongs to someone who I love dearly, we've been looking at the pictures every day, and, it's like it's her child. We have a plant thing going on, and she had never had an amaryllis. And so for her girl to have jumped off the table, like, who does that? When you saw me, I was in the middle of it. I'm past it now, and that's the next thing. When you're in the middle of it, it's horrifying. But you know what? Depending on what you do in it, you can move past it and look great and feel great. So when I talked to her yesterday, because I sent her a little video, here's what happened to your girl. And she said, oh my God, Maya, that was so awesome. What? What was so awesome, she said, that was a message to me that I'm overextending myself. And if I don't pull back, I'm going to fall on the floor. Oh my God. You can get a message from anything. You can get an insight from anything every second of the day if you're looking for it. So the cool thing was that even though all day I was thinking, oh, I hope this is okay, and just believing that it was good, but still, I'm human. I had that moment of, oh my God. And of course, I wasn't only talking to her on, text. So, but guess what? I know this in my heart, and I feel like we demonstrated it yesterday. It actually works. So that led me to something that I have on the back of my door in my office. Now, I was going to take you to my office, but yeah, we're launching tomorrow, and I don't really want anybody in my office right now. We'll go back there, but not this morning. So on the back of my door, it says something that I learned probably 40 years ago. And that is, something happens plus the meaning you make of it equals the emotion you feel. That's what we did yesterday. So, spit happens. It's not what happens that holds you back. It's what you make of it. And that goes right back to my teacher, Viktor Frankl, who survived a concentration camp, went on to write the best-selling book of all time, that's still best-selling book of all time. And it's called Man's Search for Meaning. Interesting. It's not, in my world right now, I'm not searching for the meaning that it is. I'm giving it a meaning that serves me. Now, that to me is so cool. And yesterday, that's such a part of how I think and how I live my life that it was invisible to me. But looking back on it, it's like, oh my God, you know what we just did? So here's my thought for the day. You can make anything mean anything. It's not what happens. It's what you make it mean that leaves you feeling how you're feeling. So there's an old quote that says, and for those of my those folks in my family who are literary, and Eileen Drennan, I'm thinking of you right this moment. We can make a hell of heaven and a heaven of hell. I think that's from Dante's Inferno. Don't quote me if I got that wrong. But the point is, we can make anything mean anything. So if you're going to add more life to 2022, and we know we have no idea what's going to happen this afternoon, let alone next week or next month. We have no idea because the world is changing so fast. But if we just hold in our hearts that anything can mean anything, and we get to decide, then that brings more life to everything that happens. Because you know what? Just like that, yesterday when I saw her on the ground, just looking broken, she's an amaryllis, okay? She'll be fine. She's a bulb. So she'll be in a paper bag over the summer. She'll bloom again next year, and we will forget all this. The same thing is true for us. Something horrible happens, and we think, oh, this is the end. It's not the end. It's just a moment. And what you do with that moment will help you get through it quicker or slower. And so as somebody who, has had lots of things to think, is this all there is? I got my way to talking to you and doing this work that I do from falling down, from failing, from doing it wrong, from being lost, for feeling awful. I started my career as a 17-year-old runaway with the label of despicable. And here I am in this glorious room with the sun coming in and amaryllis in my kitchen, married to the love of my life for 32 years. Like, how does that even happen? Well, what I've discovered is it happens with little shifts along the way. So that's what this, how will you bring more life to 2022? That's what this 31 days is about. Like, how can I put all this in little bites, little shifts that you can see every day, that you can walk with me in January, because what you do with January pretty much sets you up for success in the entire year. So all these little pieces, if I can just share them with you, and then you can take them out in your life and see how they work. Because don't take my word for it. If I'm inspiring you, yay! If I make you think, yay! And you have to take them out and try them yourself. So today, something weird could happen. I have a teacher who I've never met. Her name is Pam Grout. And one of the things that she says that I use every day is, good morning, hi. She says, something amazing is going to happen today. So every morning I say, something amazing is going to happen today at some point between getting up and, brushing my teeth or doing whatever I do. At some point in the early morning, I say, something amazing is going to happen today. And guess what? It always does. So something amazing is going to happen to you today in the cloak of something weird or something hard or something challenging or something difficult. And like we saw yesterday, here's the deal. You have no idea what it really is, but you can make it mean something amazing for you. And that's how you get the results that we got yesterday. So it's Tuesday. A lot of folks are back in the office. It's a little after 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm imagining that many of you will be watching this on the replay. So hi, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And once again, leave comments in Facebook. I will respond to every one of them. And if there's something you want me to talk about or something that you're thinking, I wish you would handle this, Maya, please let me know. I'd be glad to handle it. And finally, for those of you who have reached out to me with your email address, tomorrow is our launch for Make Change Your Superpower. And oh my God, it's so exciting. So top 3 things I can leave you with is, number 1, something amazing will happen to you today, and it might not look amazing when it shows up. I promise you it's amazing. Number 2, think of what would bring you joy. even if it doesn't happen in your world right now, think of what would bring you joy. Now, the reason I say that is because I'm in the midst of what brings me joy, and I'm going to show you. I get to live in a place with trees all around. I get to see the sunshine every morning. Now, it looks kind of gray out there, but here's the deal. I get to sit in this room every day and think about what brings me joy. Now, I only did this because I know what brings me joy. When you know what brings you joy, you can make it show up in your world. So that's number 2. Hello, Paula Chapman Jones. Whoop, whoop. Bring them on camera. I will not do that to you until I ask your permission, because I know you're at work. So Paula is one of those folks who has been through every training I've done in the last 12 years. And Paula is an amazing, an amazing colleague, friend, and just the woman has got superpowers, let me just say. So the first thing is something amazing will happen to you no matter what it looks like. Number 2, what brings you joy? Go there, bring it to yourself, get it for yourself, find it for yourself. And you know what? Because when you have things that bring you joy, that brings more life to you every day. And the third thing is, if you want to be part of our launch tomorrow, DM me your email, and we will put you on the list of folks who are getting the invitation for this 7-episode Make Change Your Superpower, which has got so many secrets of what has brought me here that I can't wait to share with you. It's always free, and it will continue to be free. So we're launching tomorrow, but guess what? You can get it anytime you want to. So that's my short moment for today, because we have all got to get back to work. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. And I'm Maya Beatty. I'll see you next time.